One headline that did catch a lot of attention and perhaps also move some stocks is news that Tiger Woods will be returning to golf on April the 8th at the next Masters tournament. Here to discuss what this means for Tiger, for PGA, for the broadcast networks, all of it is Bloomberg Sports columnist Scott Soshnick. We should note Disney, CBS gaining on this news. This is a sports story, but obviously there are financial implications when you see the networks respond like this. Just word that he's going to be back on the course.
The man's a one-man industry, and he's about the only one in sports these days. It doesn't get any bigger than Tiger. Nike revolves around Tiger. The clubs revolve around Tiger. Just the business of golf in general. Rounds go up when Tiger is playing, when he's playing well. Interest in golf soars because of this one man. He has transcended sport, which very few athletes, guys like Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, have managed to do.
And we're looking at Callaway Golf, also up on this news. But meantime, in the wake of the scandal around Tiger Woods, we did see some of his sponsors take a step back. How much of a surprise is it to see him back on the course? I mean, how many of them are questioning their own decisions today?
Well, those that are strictly sports brands never wavered, like Nike.
Right.
Now, Phil Knight said, when this is all said and done, the Tiger Woods career, this will be a blip on his career. When you're talking about brands, financial brands, Accenture, they're about trust. That's a little different. You don't want to commingle your brand with a tarnished superstar. So I doubt if they're going back and saying, well, maybe we should not have done this, because it still is a tarnished brand. But the straight sports, the Callaways, the Nikes, they're fine with it because Tiger is now once again not a tabloid fodder guy. He's a golfer, and when he's on the golf course, nobody's better.
The bet on Tiger's athlete is still there. Tell me, with this broadcast of the Masters, ESPN, Disney going to be experiencing a lot of attention themselves. I'm hearing the first 3D broadcast.
First 3D broadcast of golf, and it's amazing.
I mean, how many people have 3D TV sets, or they're going to maybe go out? Right?
That's will it drive sales? Probably the Super Bowl next year will be the big driver of sales. It's always around the flat screens. But what it does, in terms of technology, you've got these companies associating with a brand like the Masters. You got to remember, the Masters is old school, very staid. They don't even call it fans; they're patrons at the Masters, and you have to be very well behaved at the Masters, which is my guess why he's returning there. It's a very controlled atmosphere. If you call out, if you heckle, you will get your badge ripped off your neck, and you will be eliminated from the Masters for life. These are things, these passes are handed down from generation to generation. Probably why he not only is it a major, and that's what he lives for these days, but it's because it's a very controlled environment.
And obviously the source, the result of a lot of conversation, a lot of strategy here. His image has been a very carefully managed one up until the explosion through the tabloids of what happened in his personal life. I mean, in the statement that we did get, I'm sorry, what's that, Jamie? Here's the statement. My producer just telling me we had it ready to go up on the screen. Take a look at it. He said he's undergone almost 2 months of inpatient therapy. He's continuing his treatment. So he's returning, but he's still saying he's got a lot of work to do, acknowledging it's not over. The tabloid attention's still going to be there, but I'm back to doing what
you have to separate the entities. You have to separate the entities. There's Tiger, the family man, and there's Tiger, the athlete. And Tiger, the golfer, is pursuing Jack Nicklaus's record for majors. He is driven by 4 things, and those are the major championships every year. I said all along there's no way Tiger Woods will skip a major, no matter what's going on in his personal life. Proven true, the Masters was just too much of a lure for him. He is back on the course, and it's also, by the way, let's not forget, the best way for him to repair that reputation, get back on the course and win.
Well, that's it, right? I mean, this is going to be about performance at this point. There's going to be a tremendous amount of pressure from the patrons, even if they aren't allowed to heckle. It's the number of eyeballs that are going to be watching, the amount of scrutiny that's going to be leveled there. I mean, last time we saw him take a break, it was after the passing of his father. But it's a different kind of pressure to return right now.
And the last time, let's not forget, he missed the cut when he came back after the death of his father. But I've written many times, and I've seen Tiger up close. I've watched him sink putts where you just know. Sometimes no matter how difficult, you know the ball is going in the cup. That's what separates this guy. And we're going to get the ultimate test of it right now. That mental strength that Tiger Woods is known for. Can he go out there, and can he so soon give you the kind of results that we've seen throughout the years?
odds makers in Vegas very busy in the wake of this, no doubt. We are also hearing right now some headlines, Nike saying that they will be holding a conference call tomorrow to comment on the news we just told you about, that Tiger Woods will be returning to play professional golf, his first appearance since this scandal broke, revolving around his personal life and adultery. He will be playing at the Masters April 8th through the 11th. Stay with it. Thank you so much, Scott, for giving us perspective.